Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Before we jump in, take a moment to pause and read the disclaimer on screen. This video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Investing is risky. Always do your own research and consult a qualified legal or financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Feel like investing is only for the rich? Think again. If you've ever felt like the stock market is confusing or out of reach, this video is for you. Did you know you can start investing in the stock market with just $10? Yeah, that's less than a streaming subscription or a fast food combo. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to make your first investment, even if you've never touched the market before. And if you're serious about building wealth long-term, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. We drop clear, beginner-friendly investing tips every single week. When you buy a stock, you're actually buying a piece of a company, not a product, a business. If you own stock in Apple, Nike, or Palantir, you're not just buying their stuff. You own a slice of that business. This is the mindset shift. Ownership is greater than labor. The wealthy don't just trade time for money. They let their money work for them. Think of every dollar you have like a little employee. When you invest it, you're giving that dollar a job, a task that could earn you more over time. And unlike human workers, your money doesn't sleep, take breaks, or call out sick. And now, you can do the same thing. You don't need thousands to get started. Thanks to fractional shares, you can buy a small portion of a stock, even if that stock costs hundreds per share. Here are 3 reputable brokerages that make it easy to start with just $10. Fidelity, strong tools, fractional shares, great long-term support. Charles Schwab, trusted, beginner-friendly, no commissions. SoFi Invest, mobile first, easy setup, no fees. Just to be clear, I'm not sponsored by any of these platforms. I actually use all 3 myself, and in my opinion, they've each given me a smooth experience. Why all 3? Because I like having options. Sometimes a stock or ETF is available on one platform but not the others. Plus, it's never smart to have all your eggs in one basket. Spreading things out gives me flexibility and peace of mind. Download the app, open a free account. Link your bank securely. Step 2. Choose a company or ETF. Start with what you use and believe in, but go a little deeper than that. Before you invest, get a fairly decent understanding of the company or fund. Check out some articles. Skim the company's website. Try to understand how it makes money and where it's headed. The more you understand, the more confident you'll feel about where your money's going. Also, make sure you've got some emergency savings set aside before you invest. You want to be in this game long-term, not forced to sell early if life throws you a curveball. And keep this in mind. Only invest what you're willing to lose, especially in the beginning. Even solid investments carry risk. You should never put in more than you can emotionally or financially handle if things don't go your way. Look up the ticker symbol. Decide how much to invest. $10 is perfect to start. Step 3. Make your first investment. Tap buy. Enter your amount. And confirm. Now let's talk about how you place that buy order. There are a few different types, but the main ones are market order. This tells your broker to buy the stock at the current market price. It's quick, but not always the most cost-effective. Limit order. This allows you to set the maximum price you're willing to pay. The order only executes if the stock hits that price or lower. Personally, I prefer limit orders most of the time. Why? Because they give me more control. With market orders, you're handing over control to the broker. And sometimes, market makers take advantage of that. They can slightly inflate the price just enough to make your buy go through at the highest possible price. That means you're paying more than you needed to. And over time, that can eat into your returns. Limit orders protect you from that. They help make sure you only pay what you're comfortable with, no surprises. Pro tip: once you've placed your first order, set up auto-invest weekly or monthly to build consistently without overthinking it. Congratulations, you just became an investor. That's a big move. If this helped you take action today, like the video and drop a comment. We read every single one. Now here's a powerful technique: dollar cost averaging. That means investing the same amount regularly, no matter what the market's doing. So whether the market is up, down, or sideways, you're not panicking, you're planting. And here's why DCA works so well. It takes emotion out of the equation. You're not reacting to the news. You're not guessing the perfect time to buy. You're not stressing over short-term dips. You're sticking to the plan and letting consistency do the heavy lifting. Because over time, the market tends to grow. The US stock market has returned about 10% per year on average over the last 100 years. Yes, there are bad years, but there are also big years. And over time, the growth adds up. Like the late Jim Rohn once said, it's all risky. Staying where you are is risky. Trying something new is risky. But the truth is, risk is part of life, whether you take action or sit still. You don't eliminate risk by doing nothing. You just trade one type of risk for another. Investing over time with discipline helps you take smart, calculated risks, ones that historically reward patience and consistency. Trying to time the market is like trying to guess the weather months in advance. Dollar cost averaging is like planting seeds every week, rain or shine, and letting nature and time do their thing. That's how wealth is grown, slowly, steadily, and without hype. Common beginner mistakes to avoid: chasing hype instead of building a plan, investing money you'll need next month, letting fear or excitement dictate your decisions. Keep your head in the long game, and you'll avoid most of the traps that cause people to quit too soon. Final thoughts. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. And if you want more beginner-friendly videos that make investing simple, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. So whether it's planting seeds, putting your dollars to work like employees, or ignoring the stormy headlines, just remember, your consistency is the real superpower. Most people never take that first step, but you just did. Keep going. Until next time, stay focused, stay consistent, and let time build your wealth.